My favorite RunSignup features is definitely Race Day. The Race Day functionality within RunSignup is probably the #1 reason why we're so successful in our race management. From registration, we can make changes on the fly on our cell phones, right at packet pickup or right at registration or right before the event starts. We use the check-in app and we use the RunSignup app. We use the kiosk app. We also go into expo mode. So we use pretty much the whole array of those features. And since that time of the paper registrations last year, we went completely paperless because of those features. We're able to dynamically assign bibs. We were spending hours printing labels, putting them on bibs. Although that it's easy to assign the bibs, is what's not easy is whenever the participants come to pick up their packet is those volunteers digging through baskets of bibs and then trying to find the t-shirt size and so forth. You know, we tried to get creative and we separated the alphabet and, you know, A to D go to this line and so forth. But is what made it such, you know, a great feature is I have one line and I have 2 or 3 volunteers that have the app. I either provide an iPad or I load it on their cell phone. And they simply type in the participant's name, last name, first name, it doesn't matter. Bring them up, hit check-in, grab the next bib, and they don't even have to grab the next one. They just grab it out of the middle of the pile if they want. Type in the bib number or scan the barcode, it assigns them that bib, and they're on their way. It shows the t-shirt size, it shows whether or not they met the cutoff for the t-shirt or the swag, whatever you're giving away. And they go on. So we literally have no line and can have hundreds of people doing packet pickup. If a race has 100 or less participants, we won't even have a packet pickup until race day. And to take it a step further, we've had runners come in 15 minutes after the race has started and we're still able to accommodate them. Because again, we're about the charity and we don't want to turn down a donation. So Race Day scoring, with all the new features and updates that's come out, we're starting to integrate that just a little bit within our process. And where that comes in handy is for the way that it handles my splits. I'm able to set up a split station and get immediate response back at my main timing computer via the Race Day scoring. A few weeks ago, I had a race in Kentucky, and I happened to be out of town for my other job and couldn't be at that race, but I still wanted to monitor it. So I was able to set up my databases to where I could, through the cloud, that I was able to sit in Oklahoma at a hotel room and monitor the race and see the participants as they crossed the line. I was able to watch them come through, and through the splits, through my backup system, and through my main system. All of them onto one computer system. So even though the race was in Kentucky, I was in Oklahoma and I still had that flexibility. I want to talk about RaceJoy and why it's such a valuable asset to our company. RaceJoy, if you don't know, is basically a GPS tracking for the participant to use to share with the family members and friends. But as a race manager, it's important for us because it allows us to be able to track the participant, especially on distance running or cycling events. We have a 100-mile cycling event coming up, and RaceJoy is a crucial part of that because we use it to make sure that people are staying on course. We know who's still out there. If there's any problems going on, we can track our SAG vehicles and so forth to know where they're at. Last year, during the event, we had a rider that got off course, and we were able to see that at our control center. We have it displayed on a 55-inch screen TV, and we can see all the participants. We saw one get off course, and we were able to go into the registration platform and pull their phone number and give them a call because we knew they had their phone with them. So we called her and told her she was on the wrong course and gave her directions to turn, and we could follow her until she got on the course again. Race Day photos, one of my favorites. And I'm going to throw in there video as well. That makes our job so much easier because we're already taking a picture with our timing software. When a runner crosses the finish line, we can automatically trigger our camera based on that read. So we get a photo, and then plus we have someone that goes around taking photos as well. Well, we can take those and simply upload them to RunSignup, to the photo platform, and it goes through and it'll tag all the participants via the bib number. So whenever we post the results, we try to post the results the same time we do with the photos. We'll go through and manually look at them to see if there's any more that we can tag further. It's a very huge value added feature. We also do a video for the participants, and easily enough, we throw that up on YouTube account, and then we take and use the video feature within the results sets, and we're able to show that participant coming across the finish line. So it's real simple to set up. You go in and do a couple timestamps in it, and because of the video and the photo, we absolutely talk about that with race directors whenever they're asking us about a race, because our costs may be more than others, but is what they don't realize at first is we don't just roll out a mat. We bring a marathon atmosphere to a 5K, and that means photos. Everyone loves a photo to capture the time. It may be their first 5K, and we're the ones taking that picture. So the race day features are absolutely what we revolve around.